Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel. So it is time for me to do a favorites video. It has been a hot minute since I've done a favorites video. I honestly don't think I've done one all year. I think at the beginning of the year I did like the yearly favorites from 2016, but I haven't done a monthly favorites in ages. Just because I felt like they were kind of overrated and nobody really cared what I was liking. But I figured I'd pick the top 5 items that I've really been enjoying lately and kind of share them with you because I have been trying quite a few new products and I haven't really updated a lot lately, so I thought you may care. So we'll just go ahead and get into the favorites, and I hope you guys keep watching. So number one product for the month, this is going to be my number one product for the year, is going to be the Vamp Stamp. I've seen a lot of people kind of be like, towards the Vamp Stamp. I've seen a lot of bigger YouTubers, beauty gurus kind of give it the thumbs down because they're dipping it in gel liners and stuff like that and it's not working, or because they're already really good at doing their liners, so they don't really need a product like this. This isn't something that really assists them. But I have to say, hands down, this is my number one favorite thing that I have discovered and found all year. I remember when the video started circulating on Instagram, and actually a friend of mine tagged me in it, and I was like, holy hell, because I have successfully done my wing before the Vamp Stamp like a handful of times. I could literally count on one hand how many times I had successfully done a wing where I felt like they pretty much matched and it actually looked good. Otherwise, I just sucked at it and I just gave up. I didn't really do it. I have hooded eyes. It wasn't worth it to me to spend all that time trying to do a set of wings that don't even look the same or look that good. But this has done it for me. I think I may do a whole separate video. Let me know if you guys want to see it, of me using the Vamp Stamp, but I do have it in kitten because I didn't want a larger wing and I thought it would fit my eye shape really well. I can insert a couple pictures of what I look like with the Vamp Stamp on. And I can tell you that I have honestly been doing my wing more often. Of course, I didn't do it today, and I feel like I should have, but I have errands to run, and I'm literally going to be wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts because it's still hot as hell in Florida. It's August, which is like the worst month ever, and I have to take my daughter's clarinet to the shop, and there's just things that need to be done, and I was like, I don't really need to go out in a full face of makeup. But I say that wearing a purple lipstick. Believe me, I will be wiping this off before I leave the house and putting on a regular lipstick. But Vamp Stamp. So it comes with, or you get the little stamp and then you have to buy the ink separately. I threw away the little angle brush that came with the stamp ink because it was cut wonky and I just wasn't going to use it because it was cut messed up. So you get the little ink and it does have a little sponge that's kind of there on top. So you just tap it in there and stamp it on your eye, and then you can connect the wing, like you can use this ink if you want. I don't. Or you could use like a regular liner and just kind of connect the wing to the rest of your eye makeup. I'm telling you, this has really changed my makeup game, and I've been checking their Instagram and their website kind of on a weekly basis just to make sure I haven't missed, because I know that there's talk that they're going to come out with different color inks, but I think it would be fun to have a couple different colors in this also. Number 2 favorite for the month is Shape Tape. I know everybody loves it. Everybody's already been talking about it. I'm really late to the game. I understand that, but it's $25 for one tube of concealer. And I felt like that was just way too much. But then I got to a point where I finished up like my e.l.f. HD concealer was not the right color for like my under eye area, and it just got to a point where I used it up as kind of like a face concealer because I got some issues happening. And I just bit the bullet. I was in Ulta. I could actually swatch the colors. Fair Neutral was always out of stock on Ulta's website, so I was there. It was there. It looked really nice, and I bought it. So I did get Fair Neutral, which is super fair. It works really well, but I think I did manage to get a little bit of sun this summer because I feel like it's too light for me right now. But it just, I don't know, you guys. It works so well. It covers pretty much everything up. I know my under eyes look like crap today, but that's just I'm really not getting any sleep. But I liked it so much that I did get light neutral because I felt like fair neutral was a little too fair for me. And light neutral is what I've been using. And it just looks so nice. So nice. I know I kind of swatched it because a lot comes off onto the little tube, and there's quite a bit in this little tube too. I mean, it's not a small tube at all, but I feel like the shades really worked, and I really like them. So will I buy more? No, because this is $50 right here. That's pretty intense. These two shades work for me. I think once they run out, I would repurchase them, but I think it's going to take me a while to run out because I'm not like the big beauty gurus that highlight down to here and up to here. I don't do the triangle thing. I just kind of go under my eyes and blend it out like a normal person would. But I really like the shades. I think they have an amazing shade range because they have like warm, neutral, and cool for almost all the colors, and it's like a nice wide spectrum. I can put it under my eyes, blend it out, set it with a powder, and I am not getting any additional creasing, no weird creping, no weird like where it kind of deteriorates off of your face. I don't get that with these, which I have experienced with other concealers, so this is just a win for me now. Number 3 on the list is yet another new product for me, and it is the Balm Desert. And again, it is a new product for me, but it has been out for a while. Balm Desert is by The Balm, and it is like a blush bronzer shade that I have eyeballed since it originally came out, when they were sending out like the little samples of it in Ipsy bags a while ago. Reminded me how much I wanted it, and I just never got it. I never saw, like, I didn't want to make a whole order, and I try to stay off of Haute Look just so that I'm not tempted by the crazy cheapness of everything. Otherwise I'd buy all the things. So I was just behaving with my spending, but we went into Kohl's last month sometime, and we were just shopping around, and the balm is there, and this is just a really, really pretty ready tone. It does, I think it's more like a satin type finish, not shimmery or anything, but it just works for my skin tone. And when I'm being super lazy, I will blend it into like where I would put bronzer and blush and just kind of throw it on, warm up my face, and go. I love this shade. I think they have some other shades that are like the Balm Desert, the Balm Beach, like there's different shades of these. And there were a couple others there when I was at like the little balm section in Kohl's, and they looked nice, but none of them were like, I need this one. And I really like the balm products. I just find myself constantly decluttering them out because I like things more than them. So I don't want to like pile on their stuff. I'd rather just kind of really pick and choose what I'm picking from their collection, their range, that kind of thing. I think I've really gotten like that with most of my purchases lately. It's, even though I love the brand, doesn't mean I need to love all their things. I can really kind of sit on something for, I mean, this has been out for at least a year. I know it's been over a year. So I know that I can sit on things, really see, I mean, I didn't die without it, but now that I have it, I really love it. Another face product that is in my favorites for the month of July, and I know we're in mid-August. I know you might say something about that, but I feel like it's perfectly fine. It's okay. I don't feel like rushing to make sure that I have monthly favorites up in a certain time. I feel like this computer's killing me. These are just the favorites for the summer. We'll say the summer favorites because this is when I got all of these things. That's what we'll do. I'll do seasonal favorites. Maybe that's, instead of monthly and feeling like the pressure to pick things that I really love for the month, I think I'll just do seasonal, like the top 5 things that I really loved for summer. That's what these are. Anyways, into the product. It is a Laura Geller Baked Blush. This one is, it's Baked Blush in Brighten in Pink Grapefruit. It, again, is a super, warm, ready type of tone. It does have a shimmer in it, which isn't my favorite when it comes to blush, but I am not one of those people that hates on blushes just because they have a shimmer. That just means I calm down on the highlight some. But that is it there on the top. It's not glittery or anything. It just puts a sheen on your face, and it is gorgeous. I love it. It kind of melds with this one. Can you tell what colors I was leaning towards? It's just so pretty. I really like these, and I thought that they'd be like super dry, not that pigmented, even though Lauren May says that they're amazing. I was still kind of like, I was skeptic. She said they were great, and I was like, yeah, I believe you. They're great. They're great. But then when I'd go to buy them, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Are they really that great? So I did purchase this one. I like the blushes. I think if they came out with colors that I don't really have in my collection, I'd probably pick up another. But for now, one blush in her range of blushes is perfectly fine for me, and I really do like this blush. And the last product for my summer favorites is going to be a couple ColourPop polishes. Now, I will preface this by saying, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I had issues with their cream polishes. I'm not the biggest fan of those, to be honest. I ended up giving one of the colors to my daughter because I had a color that matched it by ColourPop, like really close in shade range, so I just handed the other one over to her. And I kept the two glitter type shades. I wand it that way, which is this iridescent like pink shift type of color. It looks gorgeous on top of polish. You can't really wear it on its own because it doesn't have like a color base to it. Even with like dabbing it on, it doesn't work that well, but it is a great topper. It doesn't have any weird chipping, peeling, none of that like I experienced with their cream polishes. And then you've got the holographic one. Now, I don't own any other holographic polishes, but I feel like this is pretty bomb. Of course, you can see I removed my fake nails. I only had them on for like 3 days, but what are you gonna do? I plan on putting them back on tonight. They were just lifting in some spots last night, and I was wearing just this polish on it though. I can insert the little clip of it here. But I don't know. I really like this polish. It is pretty opaque after 2 coats. So you don't really have to build it up or dab, dab, dab like Christine does. But I don't know. I really like this polish. Both of their like shimmer, I don't even know. This one's 1 wish, 2 wish, by the way, because I'm just like rambling. They don't really say like what their finishes are. They say peel here, but then they don't do anything. I don't know. I really like the polishes. They make great top coats, and I am a fan. Now, will I purchase more of their cream polishes? Not so much. And that is everything for my makeup that I really just was enjoying this summer, the past couple months. I know the polishes are really new. I've only been using them for the past few weeks, where things like the blush and the bronzer were kind of the past month and a half or so. These are, once we got really settled into a house, these are the products that I kind of picked up and just have been using the whole time. And I haven't been doing monthly or weekly makeup, bi-weekly makeup baskets. It's usually what I did. I've just been kind of digging in the drawers and using whatever I want, and those are the products that I just kept grabbing for. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Comment down below if you think it should be a monthly or if seasonally is a really good, like a better idea for me. Let me know. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.